Good morning, dear students. I am Miss Vandana Pai. In today's lecture of the subject Fundamentals of Management, we will be studying Scope of Management. So let's start. Prior to actually starting the scope of management, just we will have a brief review of the concept of management. What is management? What we have studied into this concept? Yes, management is the process by which a cooperative group directs action of others towards common goals. Management is defined as the process of planning, organizing, and controlling an organization's operations in order to achieve the target efficiently and effectively. Okay, management is required for an established life and is essential to managing all types of management. Okay, sound management is always needed by the company. Managing life implies getting everything done to accomplish life's aspirations, and maintaining an establishment means getting everything done with and by other people to deliver its objectives. In other words, the organization coordinates efforts of resources towards goals. So whenever we consider management in today's era, management comprises of different functions. Mainly planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, coordinating, all these functions. It helps in achieving group goals. It reduces the cost of the organization and it establishes a sound organization. It ensures that there will be optimum use of resources. With this, it establishes equilibrium with the changing environment. Then it is always essential for the prosperity of the society. The prosperity of society is dependent on how efficiently do you manage your organization, because as your organization or business is a part of society, your efforts or whatsoever you do into your organization, it does has an impact, positive or negative impact on the society. So considering all these things, management is quite important in modern businesses. Unless until you have good management into your organization, yes, your organization's goals will not be achieved. So just employing the resources into your organization is not important. To establish a link, to execute a plan in that respect, also to coordinate and control, all these things, they are needed whenever we dream about organization's success. So now let's see what is the scope of management. So what do you mean by scope, or what is the scope of management? Prior to starting the scope of management, let's see what is the meaning of scope. Scope means the range or the branches. Scope means the range or branches. Means whatsoever or what are the things which can be included in the management, or whenever we think about management, what are the things you are supposed to do under this field. So what are the scopes, or what is the scope of the management? That is the branches or range of management. What are the areas which are included in management? Now, as we all know, management is all pervasive function. All pervasive function. What is pervasive? Pervasive means including all. Whichever field, whatsoever might be the field, to that field, more or less management is applicable. Unless until you think about management, unless until you practice management into your firm, into the area of your operation, you will never dream about success into whatsoever you have thought about. So management is all pervasive function since it is required in all types of organized endeavor. Okay, thus its scope is very large. Okay, so whenever we consider the scope of management, it is very large. Okay, um, some of the activities which are covered under scope of management, they can be planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating and controlling. Okay, all these functions, they are required to follow under, yes, under management. Okay, now whenever we consider the operational aspects of business management, okay, they are also known as the branches of management. Okay, and that can be the scope of management also. Okay, so whenever we consider business management, at the time there are 5 different things which can be included under the scope of management. First one is production management, second one is marketing management, third one is financial management, fourth one is personnel management, and the fifth one is office management. So what these branches are, okay, we will be studying in detail. Okay, it will be quite helpful for you to know each branch and how it is applicable to management and how it is important into management. Okay, if you want to run your organization successfully, then which things or which branches you are needed to apply into your organization, let's see. Okay, first one, production management. What is production management? Okay, first let's see what is production. Yes, production means creation of utilities. Okay, production means creation of utilities. Okay, whenever we create utilities, okay, or the uses, okay, that is called as production. Okay, this creation of utilities takes place when raw materials are converted into finished products. Okay, rightly said, whenever, okay, you create utilities. Okay, when it is said that you create utilities, okay, whenever, yes, you convert raw materials, that is the inputs, into output. Okay, whenever you convert raw materials into finished products, then it is called as production activity. Okay, now what is production management? Production management is that branch of management which by scientific planning and regulation sets into motion that part of enterprise to which has been entrusted the task of actual translation of raw material into finished product. Okay, so what is production management? Production management is that branch of management, okay, which does planning, it regulates, okay, what it plans for, it plans for the production activity, that is the translation of raw material into finished products. Okay, and what it regulates then, it regulates that, or it ensures that, okay, the enterprise carries out this translation in good way. Okay, so production management means management of production into your organization. Okay, means whatsoever is needed into your organization for completing the, or for translating the raw materials into finished products, all those things. Okay, managing all these things, okay, managing this production activity itself is included in production management. Okay, are you getting this? Okay, it is a very important field of management. Okay, for every production activity which has not been hammered, okay, effective planning and regulation will not reach the goal, it will not meet the customers, and ultimately will force a business enterprise to close its doors of activities which will give birth to so many social evils. Is it? So, for every production activity, okay, if you have not done effective planning and if you have not regulated your production activity, yes, surely the goals which you have planned for your organization will not be accomplished. Okay, and if your goals are not accomplished, yes, one day what you will be forced to close your business. Okay, whenever you close the business or enterprise, somewhere that frustration might be reflected into some of the crimes, right? Some of the crimes. So why production management is required? Yes. Why production is to be managed? Yes, because production activity, if it is not smoothly carried, okay, if you don't plan for that production activity, and whenever it is required to control in the sense regulate, okay, whether the raw materials they are converted into finished products in proper manner, where whether there is any wastage, whether there is any delay, okay, if our production activity, okay, is completed in time or not, whether the resources whichever you employ, that is the input as well as other resources whichever you employ for that production activity, whether they are properly utilized or not, okay, whether you are converting all those things properly or not, okay, whenever we consider all these things, is it, if you don't regulate means what, just a supervision, is it, just a supervision or controlling, okay, comparing, okay, coordinating, directing, okay, if you don't do this all things, if you don't carry these functions, then surely somewhere there will be wastage, right, okay, somewhere there will be wastage. And whenever we think about the wastage of raw materials or the wastage of inputs, okay, in turn it might affect the quality of your product, okay, and if you dispatch or distribute goods which are inferior into quality, is it, if you dispatch the goods which are inferior in quality, what will happen? Yes, the customer will not prefer your good, okay, in turn, okay, your goods will not be sold, okay, your selling activity, it will not be that much effective, okay, and in turn it will result into closure of your business, which was not our aim, right, okay, to run the business for long period of time, this was one of our aim, but due to some of the mistakes we were forced to close the enterprise, is it. So in production management, what we are supposed to do, we are supposed to focus on the activities related to production, okay, that is plan location and layout, production policy, type of production, plant facilities, material handling, production planning and control, repair and maintenance, research and development, simplification and standardization, quality control and value analysis, etc. These are the main problems involved in production activity. And okay, a manager, is it, production manager, you should look after all these things, is it, or else what will happen? Yes, your goals will not be reached and it will result into closure of your business enterprise, okay. So this was the first branch of management. Second branch, let's see the second branch. Yes, second branch is marketing management. Okay, marketing management. What is marketing management? Yes, okay, first, prior to starting the marketing management, let's see the meaning of marketing. Okay, yes, what is marketing? Marketing is the sum total of physical activities which are involved in the transfer of goods and services and which provide for their physical distribution. Okay, means marketing involves all those physical activities which are involved in the transfer of goods and services, okay, which are produced somewhere and which will be consumed somewhere, okay, just a link is established between producer and the consumer, okay, through some of the activities, and all those activities they are included in marketing, okay, means all those things whichever you do to market your product, to sell your product, all these activities they are included in the single terminology known as marketing or titled as marketing, okay. Now what is marketing management then? Is it, marketing management refers to planning, organizing, directing and controlling the activities of the persons working in the market division of a business enterprise with the aim of achieving the organization objectives, okay. See, marketing management involves the functions like planning, organizing, directing and controlling, okay. Now why these functions are followed, is it, or where these functions are followed? These functions are followed in the activities of the persons, okay. These functions, right, like planning, organizing, directing and controlling, these functions they are carried on the activities of the persons working in the market division of an business enterprise. Okay, see, yes, what we have understood into marketing? Yes, marketing includes all those physical activities which make your product sellable, right? Okay, so these activities, they are conducted by a department. Is it which department? Marketing department. Okay, means few of the people of your organization, few of the employees of the organization, they are involved into this marketing of the units whichever you produce into your organization, right? Okay, so you're required to plan, organize, direct and control all these marketing activities. Okay, why is it? Because it can be regarded as a process of identifying and assessing the consumer needs with a view to first converting them into products or services and then involving the same to the final consumer or user so as to satisfy their wants with a stress on profitability that ensures the optimum use of resources available to the enterprise. Okay, so what is done into marketing management? See, first, okay, prior to you start the production activity, okay, whenever we are thinking about product idea, right at that time, okay, have a survey of consumer needs. Okay, what are the consumer needs and wants, you should be knowing. Why? Okay, based on that consumer needs, whenever you start or whenever you select the product idea or whenever you finalize the product idea and you take the efforts under the production activity, you produce that good, and whenever you dispatch that good, okay, whether if your product matches with the consumer needs, okay, if your product matches with the consumer needs, then what happens? Yes, surely, okay, due to this, due to the matching itself, it will be helpful for you to progress in the long run, right? Okay, this will happen, right? So what we are supposed to do under marketing management? Yes, first market analysis, then establish a marketing policy, okay, fix a brand name, okay, then pricing of your product, okay, the channels of distribution whichever you will be hiring to distribute your goods, then sales promotion activities, sales mix, after sales services, market research, etc. Okay, these are the problems which marketing management includes, or you should be always caring about all these things whenever we are doing marketing management. So what marketing management is? Management of marketing activities whichever are conducted through your organization. Okay, why to do marketing? Yes, we want to sell our product. Okay, we want to sell our product, right? We want to earn maximum amount of profit. We want to optimize the use of resources. Okay, with all these objectives, we are required to do effective marketing of the products whichever are produced under our organization. Okay, then the third thing, or the third branch which is included in the scope of management, that is financial management. Okay, now prior to actually starting the financial management, what is finance? Is it? Finance is viewed as one of the most important factors in every enterprise, right? Unless until you do have finance, you cannot start even your enterprise, or you can't run your enterprise in effective manner. Okay, so financial management, is it? Financial management means see the funds, okay, the funds which you require to incept the business, to initiate the business, is it? The funds which you need to run your business, okay, all these funds, they are included in finance concept. Okay, now financial management, what is the financial management? Yes, okay, management of finance of your organization, it is included in financial management. Okay, so financial management is concerned with the managerial activities pertaining to the procurement, and utilization of funds or finance for business purposes. Okay, whenever we consider financial management, okay, what it includes? It includes, okay, all the managerial activities, okay, which aim at procurement. Procurement means collecting of funds and utilization of those funds, okay, so that your business earns maximum amount of profit and achieves all those objectives which your business has planned for. Okay, so what are the main functions which are included in financial management? Yes, let's see. First one is estimation of capital requirements. Okay, estimation of capital requirement means, okay, to run your business successfully, what is the amount of capital which you will be requiring. Okay, then second thing, ensuring a fair return to the investors. Yes, investors. Who are investors? Investors means they might have contributed. Okay, for example, okay, whenever you initiate a business, okay, many of the time whenever it is sole proprietorship, okay, in sole proprietorship what happens? Okay, the owner himself collects the capital and he invests that capital into the organization. But whenever we think about large companies, okay, how the capital is collected? Okay, usually the shares are issued in favor of the investors. Okay, now whenever the shares are issued, okay, the investors, um, what they expect from you? Yes, they expect reward, or they expect a return for their capital. Is it so? First, what you have done? Yes, you have estimated the capital requirements, means how much capital you are needing, or how much capital is needed, okay, to run your business successfully. Okay, first you drafted the capital requirement. Okay, then what you do? Yes, you should ensure that you will be giving fair amount of return to the investors. Then determining the suitable source of fund. Okay, now as it highlight which source will be benefiting to you, which source is quite suitable for you. Okay, source of capital. Source of capital means borrowed funds or owned funds. Okay, if you select borrowed funds, okay, then whether to have loan, okay, or whether to collect share capital, okay, what to do? Is it exactly what should be the source of fund? Okay, determine it. Okay, whichever is suitable for you, select it. Okay, and then it is laying down the optimum and suitable capital. Is it okay? So determine the source of funds and then finalize from which source we will be raising funds for our organization. Okay, so what we are required to do under financial management? Yes, we are just required to manage the funds of our organization. Is it? Manage the finance of our organization, or utilize that finance in that effective way that you will ensure only good returns, okay, fair returns in the future. Okay, then personnel management. What is personnel management? Okay, personnel means human resources, okay, and their management. Is it? It is quite easy. Yes, personnel management is that phase of management which deals with the effective control and use of manpower. Okay, what is personnel management? Personnel management is that phase of management which deals with effective control and use of manpower. Okay, whatsoever human resources they are available into your organization, utilize, control, okay, that human resource in effective way. Okay, it is the aim of personnel management. Okay, effective management of human resources is one of the most crucial factors associated with the success of an enterprise. Okay, see, human resources or the laborers or employees of your organization, okay, they are the most important crucial factor into your organization. Okay, and if you are good at if you are good at utilizing these human resources in proper manner, then surely your organization will always succeed. Okay, so personnel management is concerned with managerial and operative functions. Okay, it is concerned with some of the managerial and operative functions. Means we are required to carry certain functions under personnel management. Okay, means planning of this human resources, organizing of resources, coordinating, controlling, staffing, all these things you are required to do under personnel management. Okay, now in personnel management, in excess to this, we are required to do personnel planning. Okay, we are required to organize or collect all the physical resources also and human resources also, and see whether these physical resources as human resources, okay, both the factors, they contribute towards organization's goals, direct the employees in effective way, is it, follow unity of direction, okay, and ensure controlling. Okay, even you are required to procure right kind of people, right number of people, train them. Okay, um, determine adequate and equitable compensation of employees. Okay, you are required to integrate the efforts, is it, and also you are required to provide good working conditions and welfare services to the employees. Okay, all these things you are required to do under personnel management. Okay, means just employing human resources into your organization, okay, it will not fetch the purpose. Okay, you should bring together all these resources, you should plan for them, you should organize them, you should control them, you should direct them. Okay, whenever we are doing staffing, okay, whenever we are selecting these human resources for the organization, okay, we should be that prompt. Okay, we should select right person at right place, is it, only selecting of right person at right place is not important. Okay, offer the job as per the interest of that person. Okay, provide him with the good quality of work life, is it, working conditions should be, okay, good, so that, okay, that person will be motivated by that environment to work, is it, then provide him good remuneration. Okay, all these things they are included in personnel management. Okay, after that, fifth branch or the last branch which is included in scope of management is office management. Okay, office management. Office, what is office? Office is a place, right? Okay, now the concept of management, when applied to office, it is called as office management. Okay, now what is office management? Office management is the technique of planning, coordinating and controlling office activities with a view to achieve common business objectives. So whenever we consider office management, okay, office management is the technique of planning, coordinating and controlling office activities with a view to achieve common business objectives. Okay, one of the functions of management is to organize the office work in such a way that it helps the management in attaining its goals. Okay, it works as a service department for other departments. Okay, the success of a business depends upon the efficiency of its administration. Okay, the efficiency of administration depends upon the information supplied to it by the office. Okay, the volume of paperwork in office has increased manifold in these days due to industrial revolution, population explosion, increased interference by the government and complexities of taxation and other laws. Okay, so what is done into office management? Okay, yes, like other branches of management, okay, here also planning, coordinating and controlling is done, but here it is okay, it is focused on office activities, okay, with a view to achieve common business objectives. Okay, means the office work is coordinated in such a way that it will be directed towards attainment of organization's goal. Okay, so here methods, machines, material, is it? They are manipulated in such a way that, okay, best results and highest possible quality with least expenditure will be achieved. Okay, so in this way, okay, the different branches of management, they play a very important role, okay, in success of the organization. So with this we conclude today's lecture. Thank you.